guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to talk to you about my bullying experience because I've had my fair share of it. And I'm not going to tell you everything in detail, but I'll tell you a little bit. So like I started to get bullied in 7th grade all the way to 10th grade. And the bullies, like, it was a bunch of people. It was like 20 people, 20 guys that would bully me like round robin. And they would make fun of how my name, because they would make fun of my name because I like to be called my middle name, which is Gwen, and they would call me a different name, and I didn't like that. And many of the bullies were in my class, so I couldn't get away from it. And they would just say it out loud and like whisper it to everyone, and I felt like they were like just embarrassing to me. And then the other thing they did was mock how I walk, because I walk a little different because of my bone. When I was younger, I didn't have the right nutrition, so my bone didn't develop exactly right, and so my hip bones aren't exactly aligned, and that affects my walking. So I kind of walk um, like a little different, not too different, and people would make fun of how I walk in the hallways, and they would point me out of how I walk. And it was like really embarrassing. Like, I didn't even want to go to school, and I couldn't get away from it because every time I walked, someone would notice, and the guys would make fun of me and mock how I walk in front of me, and it was obvious that they wanted to point me out. And I would try to stand up for myself and say like, dude, stop. And all the next day, the friends would make fun of me for like a week, and I couldn't do anything about it. They would like make fun of me of my name and then how I walked, which was really hurtful. And I was like, I would tell the teachers, I mean, they did everything they could, but that couldn't stop them, because the students would do it in secret, like when no teachers were around. So that was really like inconvenient for me to like show them that it was really happening, because for a little bit I was in denial, like, oh, this isn't really happening, you know? Like, they're not making fun of me, but they were. Like, I was coming home crying, and I didn't like it. I didn't like how I felt like I was being picked on. And I told them, and they were like, I'm not doing it. And I was like, yeah, you are. You're doing it, and I can see it. It's obvious, you know? Can you not do that? And they're like, what am I doing? And so I was like, you know what you're doing. You're making fun of my walk. And they wouldn't admit it. And then I felt like I was telling the teachers all these stuff that was happening, and they couldn't see that it was happening, and I didn't really have any proof because none of my friends were really there when it happened. And it would happen in secret. Like, when I was walking, no teachers would be around. The students, I would be right here, right? And the students would be right here making fun of how I walk like that. And I would see them, or they would whisper behind me and say, oh, she walks really weirdly. And, like, that really damaged me. Like, I didn't like it. And, like, every time I would, like, talk or smile, they would make fun of it the next day and make fun of how I walked and stuff. So I kind of had to look angry. And I was pretty much angry at school because I was like, I really want to tell them, but I've told them before, like, stop it, and they won't do anything. Like, I mean, the teachers won't do anything, and so I was like, whatever, you know? And so I pretty much took, like, my frustration and anger at home, which wasn't in the right case, because I didn't want to take it out on them and say, you know, it looked like I have anger issues. And I was, like, so frustrated, like, I was really mad. And, like, it was just pissing me off, you know? And so I decided to be homeschooled, which really did help, but it didn't hurt, like, it didn't help with my self-esteem, like, exactly, because, like, I was still, like, self-conscious of how I walked, and I didn't like it, and I tried to, like, walk differently to try to avoid it, and I couldn't get away with it. And so, um, and, like, to this day, like, I mean, the bullies may not remember me, but I remember them. And I have some piece of advice. If you're ever getting bullied, stand up and tell them to stop it. Like, get mad at them. Show them that you have a problem with them. You know, don't say, oh, okay, you know, like I did. Like, no, stand up and say, I'm not going to deal with you. Like, hop off my ass. Sorry for my language, but, like, get off of me, you know? And I don't know. Like, it's really hurtful. Like, the bullies may not remember me, but I'll remember each one of them. And it's like, I don't want to remember them, but, like, they hurt me. And you can't erase that. Like, you can't. So, if you're ever getting bullied, like, stay strong. It will get better. You always find a solution. Okay? So, that's my bullying. And don't bully people. Like, if you're in a situation where people are like, oh, look at that person, like, you're in a group and your friends are bullying someone, just say, guys, stop it. You don't have to be like, guys, get off her ass, you know? No. But you can be like, guys, stop, like, low-key, tell them to stop, you know? And so, that's what I do with people. So, thanks for watching.